Good morning. Made it to Ottawa and now in a parking garage. So I'm going to head over and do my bike tour, but it doesn't start for about half an hour, so I'm going to walk around a little bit, see what I can see. So it looks like a beautiful area over here. European looking buildings and things, so I'm looking forward to looking around. We'll see what we can see. How cool is this? This is the Capitol. This is the Parliament building. This is where the magic happens in Canada. Very nice. It's a beautiful city, at least this part. It's one of the canals in Ottawa, and this is a fancy hotel that I could never afford. Is the House of Commons building, and that's the Parliament building there, and then that's the Senate building over there. Interesting. Very cool architecture.
And so there's a whole bunch of interesting things here. One of them is actually also recurring when it became a culture. And this region, because actually the whole economy of Ottawa so actually that was also
Supreme Court building. Here's some more federal buildings.
yeah, so talking about the history of this country from 15,000 years ago to present. It wasn't this country, but this land.
Going over a bridge from Quebec to Ontario. We were just in Quebec for a little while. Now we're going back to Ontario. It's pretty awesome.
And then we have a lot of traveling collections. We have quite a bit of indigenous art too. Designated historical site, yeah. And so they've got the original walk system from 1832. And this is actually, yeah. Yep, they hand crank. And they are very, very hard to crank. That's right. Yes. So they would.
There's 4 of them doing it. There's 2 on each side.
Yeah. Yeah, and you hear creaking.
Yeah.
And you see the top of it has those railings and everything. You can actually go across there on your bike. Yeah.
Well, that bike trip was awesome. Saw so much of Ottawa that I wouldn't have seen from like a bus or something like that. So it was amazing. They took us to the Quebec side, to Gatineau, which is a town right across the river here. And We saw so many cool things. So definitely was the right choice. Loved it. Now it's on for lunch.
Réservé pour toi, monsieur, sous la 5e étage du colonel John By. Et c'est pour ce colonel John By qu'on avait nommé notre ville, Bytown, oui, le marché By, promenade By. Ensuite, la ville a été renommée Ottawa, qui vient d'un mot algonquin, Ottawa, qui veut dire marchand, parce que ce territoire était toujours important pour le commerce des Premières Nations au cours des dernières 5000 années. And something that would become known as the War of 1812, yes. So that's when we first began planning on building a canal so that we could move troops in a hurry from Kingston, Lake Ontario, all the way down to the St. Lawrence Seaway to defend ourselves on all fronts in the event of an American invasion. Of our late Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Pierre Elliott Trudeau, who once famously told the media in Canada, "Just watch me." Now he watches us. Make of that what you will. That can rise up 7 meters, 22 feet, to allow boats to pass safely underneath. During the construction of the canal, they built 36 wooden lift bridges like this one. This one, obviously, as I say, goes up 7 meters. Oh! I was also just explaining in French how you've probably noticed the walls of this canal have gotten wider. There's even this small island to the left of us, left over, from what was once a massive swampland. So this prochain pont s'agit du pont de la rue Mont, un pont qu'on a construit 3 fois. En premier, c'était un pont pivotant en bois qui pivotait pour laisser passer les bateaux. Ensuite, un pont pivotant. Le passage. Le passage. Yes, passage, ladies and gentlemen, a word that has no equivalent in the English language. It cannot be translated. So on the left-hand side also is Carleton University campus, founded at the end of World War II to provide free education to veterans returning from overseas. Directement en avant, venu ici pour la durée de la guerre avec ses enfants. Il avait donné naissance à sa 3e fille, la princesse Marguerite, ici à Ottawa. Et cela, more significantly, you might have noticed I said this eel was 70 feet long at the time they measured him. I said that because, as it turns out, and I did not know this, apparently eels have a long lifespan, anywhere from 80 to 90 years on average. And you can tell which part of their lifespan they've reached.
It's been a great, entertaining cruise. Really enjoyed it. Good morning. So Ottawa was great. The bike tour and the boat tour were both fantastic. The announcer on the boat tour was just hilarious. He was so funny, so entertaining. It made the cruise really great. So really enjoyed it. After I left Ottawa, I was looking for this brew pub that Yelp said was open, but it was not open by the time I got there, and I went out of the way to go to it. So then I found another one and put in the directions, and the GPS took me to the wrong place. So I spent a lot of time driving around trying to find a place to eat. I finally just stopped at some random place, and the menu was all in French, and I understand half of what it said, but fortunately the waiter spoke English, so he helped me out. So I finally got to my Airbnb around 9 o'clock last night, so here we are. Today I'm at Montblanc, and I'm going to go to Montblanc National Park and do a couple of hikes there, and then I'm going to go see, there's a Montblanc resort, and there's a town there, it's supposed to be really beautiful, so I'm going to go see that. So we'll check it out, and then it's off to Montreal after that. So I'm at Montblanc National Park in Quebec, and I'm going to do all 3 of these trails in one swoop. It's not as long as it looks like on the sign because those are all just loops. So if I do this as one big thing, it'll be about 5 miles. So should be fun. Little baby waterfall here. That's nice. Standing on a bridge, and it goes down this way. So far it's been a nice walk through the woods. Just a couple of streams and things, nothing spectacular to see, but it has been steady upward climb. But I think that's the way the beginning of this trail is. It's all up, and then the second half of the trail is all flat and down. And I actually prefer it that way, so that's good.
they driving in trees?
No, I think it's a parking lot, but I don't think that's the parking lot either.
That was La Roche overlooking Lac Monroe. My French is really bad, but that was a really amazing view. Would have liked to have narrated it from up there, but there was a family there and they were talking, the little kids were talking, so. Now I'm going on to La Coulee. So we'll see what that has in store. Headed to La Coulee. Should have taken French. I would be really good at it. Red squirrel. As soon as I go down there, he's gonna run off. Well, I don't know what La Coulee was, because there was no view point or anything. So I'm going to head over to La Corniche, because there's supposed to be a view there. See the little eye? That means there's a view. So La Corniche should have a view. And then I'll head back to Centre des Découvertes. I'm sure I said that totally wrong. This is La Corniche overlook. Wow. Another beautiful overlook over Lac Monroe. Some people are having fun down there on the beach. Beach. So this is Lac Monroe, and the little lake in the distance is Petit Lac Monroe. So I guess Little Lake Monroe. It's a beautiful overlook though. A little mountain stream here, a little waterfall. So the rest of this hike is just a flat bike path. See, back to the Discovery Center. So this should be pretty nondescript, although we are walking along Lac Monroe here. So that's pretty nice. I'm going to head back to the car and then head up to Devil's Falls, which is supposed to be cool. And it's only about a half-mile hike. So that should be good. And then I'm going to go to the resort of Montblanc and see what I could see there. Maybe take the gondola up to the top. I did not realize that the resort and the national park were over an hour from each other, but I guess I know now. This is Lac Monroe from the ground level. Ooh la la, Lac Monroe. I'm so stupid. There it is, Chute des Diables, Devil's Falls. Bigger than I thought it was going to be. That's what she said. Okay, I'm at Montblanc ski resort. Must be a popular place because the parking lot's completely full. I had to walk about a half a mile from the second parking lot. So I'm going to try and take the gondola to the top. We'll see if it's open and how much it is. It looks like a cool little village here. I'll get some footage of that too. This is a cool little village. Very nice. Kind of looks like an alpine village in Europe or something, although a little more modern than that, I'd say. But it's still pretty. I like it. Okay, I'm in the gondola. There we go. Kind of scratched up and dirty, but it's still gonna be fun. See some of the ski slopes up there. Be fun to come skiing here sometime. Although it's kind of far from Utah. And just like at Sulphur Mountain in Banff, I had the opportunity to hike up this rather than taking the gondola, but this time I took the easy way out. Plus this gondola was only $25, that one was $50. So kudos to these people here for making the trek up. Wow, what a view. It's the village way down there. There's the gondola over there. There's a couple more ski areas. One there and one there. Out the other side, not quite as good, but still pretty good. That's where the gondola comes up. Actually, to hike over here and then up this tower, which wasn't bad at all. There's a tower I had to climb up to get up there. Not very difficult, but the thing is shaking because of all the wind. Pretty cool. Pretty scary. Here's another view from a different side. This is the view from the lodge at the top. Here we go back down. This car is a little cleaner than the last one I had. Less scratched up. It's definitely worth 25 Canadian dollars to do this. Glad I did it. Really enjoyed my time here at Mont Tremblant. But now I'm going to head on down and then head to Montreal. See what there is to see there. Hopefully find a good brew pub for dinner, of course. How awesome is that music? And then an Irish pub. So people could show up every week and play, like get together and play this music. That's awesome.